Why are we filing litigation in Singapore by obtaining a loan of $4.5 million? He was the Justice Minister of the Yahapalne government and he is the Justice Minister of the current government as well. No matter who comes to power, Vijayadasa Rajapaksa will always remain as the Justice Minister. This means that he had the opportunity to introduce new laws and to implement it. Yes, I provided some information to Vijayadasa Rajapaksa. I didn't tell him that this money is in a bank in UK. What I told him was that a citizen who is residing in UK has deposited this money to an account in the Bahamas Island in West Indies. Instead of looking into this information, he just used it to gain media traction. But the public understood the reality behind this show. When the truth was exposed, he tried to pin it on me. This is just one information I received. I just wanted him to look into it. I passed this information to him as a friend, but then he tried to use it to cover his flaws.
If you have such information, please lodge a complaint with the CID. Then if someone has committed any fraud, we can find out. I personally have a serious suspicion on the new diamond ship accident. On what ground was the vessel released from our custody? The subject minister should be held responsible for it.
The president directly was involved with the issue together with the Navy. A state minister has no power to issue an order on the Navy commander. Please stop these slanders.
When the chairman received this information on the release of this ship, she had immediately passed this information to you. Responding to it, you have said that if the vessel has been released, there is nothing you can do to stop it. I have your call recording. I can give it to you if you want to listen to it. I can even table it here in Parliament.
Not only me, even the president was informed. Even the president couldn't bring back the vessel. The vessel was released. This is why I am asking you to appoint a committee and punish the perpetrators who are involved with it. They revealed a person called Chamar Gunasekara. At this point, even I am not sure as to who is the real thief is. But one thing is clear, something has happened here. The people who are behind this are present in this house today. There is a treaty that has been signed between UK and Singapore. This treaty puts a cap on the compensation amount you can claim when such maritime disaster happens. Using this treaty, the insurance company has filed a case in UK stating that according to this treaty, the maximum compensation amount you can pay is 12.5 million SDR, which is equal to $26 million. This case has been going on for 1.5 years. Why didn't our Attorney General appoint a state counsel to represent our interests in this case? The reason why they did not act is because 26 million is just peanuts for this insurance company. This is where the monkey business takes place between the officials. What they want here is to set a ceiling value for this compensation amount. When there is a cap to this compensation, there is no problem for them to even lose the court case. What we need to argue here is not about the paying of compensation. What we really need to argue is the amount of the compensation. Why didn't we appear for this court case where they decided on this ceiling amount for the compensation? The case had been going on for 1.5 years, but we failed to send a counsel to appear for our interest in a case that affects us. However, this cap on the compensation amount only applies to a case that is being heard within the Singaporean territory. This answers the question as to why this case was taken to Singapore. This is the truth behind the deal. Not only the legal arguments that paved the way to move this case to Singapore, then the objection raised by the Justice Minister to stop this debate. He has no right to do so because he made a statement on this last week as a parliamentarian. He made a lengthy explanation to this house and he even mentioned the names of parliamentarian Nalaka Godaheva and Ajit Manna Peruma. Then after all this, he is now telling that taking up this debate in parliament is an act of treason. Throughout the history, patriotic slogans were always used to cover their deceitful acts. At the end, he left the house claiming that he is a patriotic citizen and he blamed us as traitors for discussing this issue in parliament.